Hello traders, welcome back to another video. So on today's video we're doing some analysis on VEX 75 and Volatility 100. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Bradley Motaung and I do content based on Forex guys, and I share strategies based on trend lines and SMC. So the broker and the platform that I use is Funded Next, and the broker is Just Markets. All the links are in the description below. And to support the channel, click the like button, subscribe, and share this video, guys. And before I forget, drop a positive comment and drop what you think about the analysis for today and which pair are you going to take. Are you taking V75 or you're taking V100, guys? And yeah, let's get into the video. As you all know, I'm always excited to share educational content with you guys, just because when you are learning, then I'm very happy, guys. So let's get into it. Okay guys, thank you for joining me on the charts. And firstly, we're gonna start off with VEX 75 on the 24-hour time frame, guys. So looking at the structure, you can obviously see that the market is pushing to the downside. We're creating lower lows and lower highs, and then those impulses, correction, impulse, correction, and then we expect an impulse to the downside from that point. So basically what I look for, guys, is an area of interest, and then the pattern recognition has to be perfect, just because whenever you're looking for selling opportunities like this, the pattern that you're looking for would be an ascending channel at the top of the structure, taking out the previous high. So as you can see from this point here, we have a high, then we have our lowest point, of which it's this one on the daily time frame, guys. So you can see that this pattern here is an overall ascending channel with two touches at the top and two touches at the bottom, of which whenever you have like two touches, you can also take like a sell or a buy depending on the setup that you're trading. But like the third touch is a high probability setup. But like as you can obviously see here, we have not formed up any of our criteria when it comes to taking in a plus setup, guys. So this is our first area of interest. This is the second area of interest, of which they are not taken out as of yet. And then I expect the market to come and take out this first high or this second high here. But like depending on the market, you always know, guys, you will never know what happens in the markets. But like this is our first touch, second touch within this point, then I expect the third touch that would be in line with the overall previous high, guys. So whenever the market takes out that high, I will be looking for selling opportunities all day long, or a few weeks, guys, for a few weeks, just because you can already see that there is like a lot of room from that point to this point. There is a lot of room. So let's look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour time frame is an entry time frame that I not an entry time frame, but like I refine all my areas of interest, making sure that I'm catering for the current touches. Like this one here, we've catered for the touch correctly, but like we didn't touch this area here, of which I need to make sure that everything is in line, guys. Just because whenever you miss like a touch, you'll get wrong signals. I don't want to lie to you, and then you lose money. So let me just remove that. Then we had like previous structures. Obviously previous structures do not matter, but like for the sake of the video, let me just draw them for you guys so that you can see them in action. So this is also a pattern within a pattern. The second touch, as you've seen right there, then the market sold off. So currently we are at this structure point here, of which this is not a high probability setup, to be honest. Even if it pulls to the downside, reaches the overall target, it's okay with me, just because I'm looking for A plus setups. So looking at the 1 hour time frame, that would be an entry time frame for us. And then also I like to see the market reaching that point, and then for that to happen, I'm looking at this current market structure. As you can see here, we can just gravitate to the top again and then pull back again and then continue pushing up like this. Then I'll be looking at this structure as a pattern within a pattern, whereby this is the overall pattern that we're going to have, tapping into areas of interest, taking out all the previous highs, giving us a pattern within pattern with a first touch, second touch, then a third touch. Then that is when I'll be involved in this type of trade within this point here. And guys, do not forget to tell me which setup are you going to take. Are you going with VEX 75 or VEX 100, guys? But like for you to estimate which one is good, let's just look at VEX 100, guys. Now, so let's get into it. And do not forget, guys, the broker that I am using to trade these instruments is in the description below. It's called Drive, guys. Né? And do not forget to join the free Telegram channel, guys. I always drop setups when I see like good setups that are shareable to my audience. So as you can see from this point here, we have your highest point. Like I told you, you need to take you need to draw out like your highest point and your lowest point so that you can understand where the markets are going before you can just look at the patterns. Just because if you trade patterns only without high areas of interest, just because this is basically a liquidity sweep strategy whereby we have buy side and then we have your sell side liquidity. So if you are not wrong, if you are wrong in those areas, you're going to have an issue, guys. So make sure that you are focusing on the structures correctly. So we have your high side or your buy side and then your sell side. Then you have another area of interest, of which is this one. So the market took out like this area of interest successfully. As you can see, we created some type of a double top formation within that point. Then we have this overall pattern going on. So this is some type of an ascending channel, as you can clearly see from the lows, just like that. Then this is the 90%, as you can see from that point. So now we are focusing on what selling opportunities. Everything is taking up very nicely, whereby we get confirmation after confirmation, which means that this would be a high probability trade idea for me, and then I'll be looking to take sales up until maybe this area here. So you need to be focusing on all those things before you can just jump into the markets, just because if you do not focus, guys, like I told you, you're going to lose money. And then I'm just going to be blunt and straightforward with you, just because losing money is not a great experience. But like if you lose money for like good setups, then you are learning from them. So as you all know, the market also evolves, guys. Now you cannot trade the same thing each and every day. So as you can see here, we have the 4 hour. Like I told you, the 4 hour, I just refine areas of interest. So we had this area here, pattern within pattern. The market pulled down, came back to create the double top, also forming an ascending channel within that point. Then we continued to sell, as you can see. Then around this area here, we created a double top formation, but like the double top formation gave us an expanding pattern, just like this. And guys, I hope you like this video. Click the notification bell, also share like a positive comment, and like I told you guys, you can just select like any setup from this one here and tell us what you think about like today's analysis, to keep the engagement going on for the algorithm, guys. Just because YouTube likes to get like algorithm responses whereby people are interacting with like all the videos. And then as you can see from this point here, we had this push down. Then we are focusing on this area here. So let's look at the 1 hour time frame. And guys, I think we are already reaching like 1k uploads on this channel here. We have like 998 and 99 after I upload this one here. And yeah, guys, we have been pushing. So far so good, everything is going well. So as you can see here, we took out this high here. Then after taking out this high, we have an overall pattern going on. Obviously this is not a nice expanding pattern. This is not nice, I don't want to lie. This is not nice. So at the lows, let's just check the lows, just because this mic is disturbing me, man. Okay, so after having that, we had a pattern within this point here, and then I wouldn't take this trade. And then most of you will ask me, why are you not taking the trade? Just because it's in line with the overall momentum, it's in line with the structures that you trade. Here this here will turn me off. This will turn me off, guys, just because we need a corrective structure reaching areas of interest, not impulsive candles like this. If it's impulsive like this, I'll be having like second thoughts. But up until this area here, up until this push down here, then I'm interested again in the setup. So as you can see from the structure here, we had a push down, correction, push down, correction. So we're focusing on this area here right now, this area here. And then I'm going to try and refine on the 15-minute time frame. Then we have this highest point here. Obviously that highest point would be an area of interest on the 15-minute time frame, guys. Now, so looking at the 15, you can obviously see that we have your first touch, second touch, and third touch. As you can see, this is our first touch, second touch here, then we expect the third touch, then that is when I'll be selling, guys. Then as you can see, the market is already pushing up into that area of interest. So around here we sell, stops can be just above this area here, then we target the overall lows just like this. It's like this for around 12%, knowing that the overall target is on the 1 hour time frame, guys, for a monstrous RR. So as you can see, just like that, we can target for 51%. But like this trade, guys, will take a long time to reach like that area of interest right there. But like what you can do is that you can just wait for setups to come up. Maybe you can get in and out of the market, making sure that you are gaining profits all along the way, guys. Now, so I hope you got to understand a thing or two about trading trend lines. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys watching up until this far, and I'll be doing a giveaway soon, guys. I'll be giving away 310k accounts, whereby it's with a particular pro firm. I'm not gonna mention it as of yet, just because everything is still in the works, guys. As you know, I'm just gonna try and give back to the channel, making sure that everyone is up to speed. So if you watched up until this far, guys, just comment in. And for those who didn't watch up until the end, will never know why you're commenting in with a fire emoji, so that I can know where to filter my giveaway people, guys. For commenting in with a fire emoji, then you're automatically into that giveaway, and then maybe you will get the account, guys. So I'll see you on another video, guys. Peace and love.